Morning, YouTube. Wow, I usually am a one-take queen. You know, this is about showing you real life in my garden. This is a garden update, and I think I'll just break it into containers and I'll show you the ground later. First thing you're seeing here is this beautiful basil plant growing very nicely in container. As you see, I have a whole garden in this container. Next to it is a bean plant that is doing wonderfully. And then here is a Minnesota midget. This plant was huge. I think some of the canes got broken up, but it's no big deal because it's still alive, it's still flowering, doing well. And the star of this basket here, I am going to show you the star in just a second. Look at those luscious eggplant just hanging down. This is the second harvest. There are 3 of them, and there are more to come. It's called Casper eggplant, and I do have a video exclusively on it that will be out later in the month, part of my Hallows Eve garden festivity. Oh, whatever, you got it. Anyway, and here is the thyme over here. The thyme that is growing in the container is doing better than the thyme that's growing in the ground. This bell pepper plant is a yellow bell pepper plant. It was planted in the fall from a 99-cent store plant, and it is fruiting, so that's wonderful. Peanut here is growing tall and going through the whole melee and will be starting to fruit soon. Buckwheat in the container is smaller than in the ground, but it is still a bee magnet. The only thing in my garden that bees want right now seem to be buckwheat. This tomato plant died back for the hot summer, and now it's coming back to life. Surprisingly, the pepper plant did the same thing, so maybe I over-fertilized it or something. But now it's fruiting again, and it is starting to get new growth for the fall. And these peanuts are doing just great. Looks like some carrots are starting to come up in that pot. So we'll have something for the holiday meals, and a bean plant. In this pot, you see the plant hanging down the side. That is a Minnesota melon plant. It goes all around the container. It is draping down everywhere, but there is not a, I have yet to find a melon on it. I love the Minnesota midget. It's full of flowers. The butterflies adore this plant, and it seems to be impervious to caterpillar attacks. It grows pretty fast, but no melons. This is another melon plant. It is called Golden Jenny, and it's full of little melons. I'm going to try and zoom in on some of them for you. There is one there. There's another one right in front of you with a little flower bud left on it. There's another one. Golden Jenny goes through. The plant's only a foot long, and it must have 4 medium-sized melons that I know have been fertilized, and it's starting to grow new melons. So the Minnesota midget is growing all these female flowers, no melons, but this Golden Jenny is being fertilized by the Minnesota midget and producing melons. Lovely, wonderful plant to have if you want to grow melons in your garden, and you know you're not the melon expert, or you're in a place like me that's 70 degrees in the summer most of the time. Not the greatest melon weather, but Golden Jenny is allowing me to produce melons. We'll see what happens, how big they get later in the year. So thank you for watching my update on the fall container garden. I'm very happy with the results. I am able to eat out of these pots, which is wonderful. And I'll do little snippets on different types of plants that harvest out of the containers as that happens. Talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.